was so traumatizing because, oh my God, I might get emotional. A roach was in my bed. I gotta decide, do I wanna be in this infested apartment or go back to being homeless in a hotel? Welcome back to my channel. I hope the air conditioner does not, I hope it's not a problem because it's just too hot to not have it on today. But we gonna jump right into it. This is gonna be my first story time about my first apartment experience. This is my second apartment. I had the worst first apartment experience you could ever imagine. I am gonna just do a little context, we're gonna get into it, but I'm gonna do a little context just so y'all can understand why this experience was so traumatic for me and why, you know, just how devastating it was, and why, like, you'll understand when you hear the background. Okay, let's jump right into it. Okay, so where do I start? 2021. Yeah, this was the end of 2021. Around September, I was homeless and I was jobless. Okay, so I was living in a hotel with my family. I had nothing, okay? All my stuff was in my car, took my clothes, everything. By the grace of God, I got a job interview for a bank. I had worked in a bank before. I had worked for, I don't care. I had worked for PNC before, and I just didn't like it. It was kind of like a toxic work environment, so I had quit. That was 2021, so around April 2021, I had quit PNC. And I was fresh out of school. I had just got my associate's degree. I had just got my associate's degree, so I was, you know, just waiting. I thought I had time, you know, okay? So, yeah, no job, no nothing. I ended up getting a call for a bank interview. Literally, I'm gonna attach an image right here so y'all can see, like, literally I had to go to the storage unit and find like interview clothes just to go, because I had like regular clothes in my car or whatever. So I got the job. This was October 2021, and I literally bust my ass for I got my first apartment December 2021. So October 2021, got the job. December 2021, I was moving in, okay? Because one thing about me, I'm a hustler, baby, okay? So yeah, I moved in, and if y'all see me looking down, I have just notes because I tend to get off topic, so I'm trying to work on that. But okay, so December 2021, I move in. You know, I'm so proud. So now you understand, I'm so proud because it's like, I really made my situation turn around. I really changed my environment, you know, breaking generational curses. So I'm really excited, very happy. I had literally, I'll attach a picture of that too. I had it in my journal to have my first apartment by 2022, yeah, when I was 22, and I got it when I was 21. So I was like over the moon, okay? It's just so happy. So I got the apartment. I'm super excited. It's a studio. I feel like everybody should have a studio. That was like a great experience for me. I was living my little Carrie Bradshaw dream, sexless. So yeah, it was a great, I was so happy. It was a great time. Now, first red flag, I will attach pictures. I think it was the first week, there were things that weren't done. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm so eager, I'm homeless. So I'm so eager to get into this apartment. So I'm like, I don't care what's not done, like, I'll take it, you know? So it was just things in the bathroom, like little things, like the drain wasn't on all the way. Y'all will see the pictures. So maintenance comes, maintenance fix it, and they left my bathroom a mess. Like, used my white towels that I stole from the hotel, by the way. Used my white towels, had dirt all over them. The work they did was a mess. I could have did it. A 5-year-old could have did it, honestly. And it was just like, okay, it's giving a little red flags here, but whatever. You're not homeless no more, so whatever. That was the first red flag. Everything was pretty cool. This was what, December? Everything was pretty cool. Everything was good. I didn't really have no problems. Until next year come June 2022. That is where the began. Okay, I lied. It was May 2022. That is where the first incident began. May. Okay. And I'm just gonna, I always get off topic, but I feel like this is a word. I feel like we're always telling our business to our friends, or like just telling our business to people that don't care, or there's nothing they can do about it. So it's like, why are you telling your business? And just basically, we don't be telling our business in beneficial ways, or like ways that might help somebody. I feel like, because I'm about to tell my business, but I feel like somebody might watch this and be like, oh my God, like, I'm not the only one that be going through stuff. Or like, somebody might watch this and, you know, just be like, say they have a bad first apartment experience, and it's like, okay, I know somebody else went through it too. Or like, you know. So, okay, May 2022. Oh my God. Okay, May 2022. What happened? Oh, okay, so I was doing laundry. And this is apartments y'all need to watch when y'all doing laundry. I was doing laundry, and what happened? I came upstairs. I'm a girl, when I do laundry, I fold my clothes that day. So, or like my bed, anything, you know, I do it that day. So, I have white, like, bedding. I come upstairs, I sit on the couch, reliable. I sit on the couch, and I don't fold my blankets right away. Usually I do, usually I make the bed right away, but I didn't. About an hour later, I'm going to make the bed. Right on top of the bed is a bed bug. I just got the chills. It's a bed bug. So, mind you, I didn't know what it was at first. I'm looking it up like, what could this be? It's a bed bug. So I put in a maintenance request like, yeah, there is a bed bug on my bed. Like, I don't know where it's coming from, like what's going on. So they're like, oh, we'll come check it out tomorrow or whatever. So this is when I was working in store. I work from home now. So I was working like face to face. So I'm gone all day. They came while I was at work. This is the only time I ever let them in too while I was at work. I never do that. So they're like, yeah, we checked it out. We don't see any activity. You know, you're good. Probably just a one-off or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I get home, my bed is not touched. They did not touch my bed. They did not look nowhere. They didn't do nothing, okay? So this is May. Now, come June, so I didn't see there. Okay, so when I got home, I checked. There was nothing going on. I didn't see anything under the bed. I didn't see anything on top of the bed. I'm like, I don't have no bites. I don't, you know? So I'm like, okay, like, maybe he's right. Maybe it's just one off. Next month, I'm cleaning. This is June 2022. I'm cleaning my apartment, you know, just getting everything cleaned out, whatever. Y'all. God could never have prepared me for what I saw. I'm making my bed. I lift the mattress up, and when I say bed bug galore underneath my mattress, I could not believe, like, I immediately went into like full-blown breakdown panic attack. I've never seen that in my life. I've never had bed bugs, you know. I've never really known anybody that had bed bugs. So I'm like, oh my God, like, what do I do? Like, I'm stuck. So I'm calling my mom, I'm calling my dad. I'm like, y'all need to get here right now and help me, please. So me and my cat had to leave for the night. It was a whole crisis. We had to leave my apartment. We bombed the whole apartment out, did all that, whatever. I'll attach pictures. I had to basically, mind you, I'm not calling maintenance no more because y'all didn't do nothing. So it was like, now I gotta handle it on my own. But I'm traumatized. Like, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to be getting here bent up. Like, so this is the first thing, the bed bugs. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Slowly within the next couple of weeks, I'm seeing roaches. Now, I've seen a couple roaches in my day and age, okay? I'm not new to roaches, but I'm like, this is a little too much. It's a little too ghetto for me. So I'm telling them, like, yeah, y'all need to come exterminate. There's roaches in here. Mind you, I'm still not telling about the bed bugs because I'm handling that myself. And they had a little bed bugs clause that basically they choose the, y'all need to read y'all leases. They had, because my friend had it too, if they find bed bugs in your apartment, they choose the route you take of exterminating them or getting them out or whatever, which, you know, they can just go call some high up crazy thing. I don't know. But so I'm like, I'm gonna get rid of that myself. But the roaches, I'm like, y'all need to come. They had an exterminator, so I'm like, y'all need to send him back out, have him exterminate or whatever. Okay, so we're now in July 2022. It is a roach infestation. It's a roach infestation. And you wonder why? Because these apartments is dirty. I'm gonna attach a picture of the type of things I would see. People, instead of taking their stuff out to the trash, they're dumping it down the stairwell. Like, dumping it down the stairwell. At this point, I'm seeing mice. My cat, thank God she's a hunter from North Philly because she was grabbing the mice like it was nothing. But she likes to play with them, so it was like, girl, kill it. Now, there was a hole in my closet that had never got fixed from when I moved in. Again, I'm desperate. I'm homeless. You know, I'm not worried about it. But now there is mice jumping in and out of this hole. These people came, and them mouse pads that the mice get stuck to, they stuck them on the wall. I'm going to attach a picture. I cannot make this up. They stuck mouse pads on the wall to get rid of it. And then, I don't know, I'm thinking this orange foam crap they put on there that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to put it on the wall, baby. You're not supposed to do that. But they put this orange foam in the wall and then stuck mice traps on the wall. Mind you, the mice traps was catching no mice, but all roaches. Roach galore. So helped me, thank you. When I say I have like over 60 pictures in my phone of mice, bed bugs, the dirt they had. It's a girl doing this TikTok dance out there. That is so funny. That's so cute. She's going in, y'all. But yeah, so when I say everything, infestation galore. I love you. just infestation. It was infested with everything you can imagine. It was disgusting. I'm seeing, mind you, I'm seeing like 10 roaches at a time. Like, I'm turning the lights on in my kitchen, it's roaches scattering, and these are big roaches. Okay, maybe like I know what a big roach is. I've seen one of those before, but it's like these ain't no small bugs. Y'all, I can't believe I'm telling my business like this. A roach was in my bed. Like how Core, I think it's the rapper Core, he be rapping about, I can't make it up. I could be a rapper for real, because when I say a roach crawled across my arm while I'm asleep in the middle of the night, can you imagine waking up and putting your flashlight onto your bed and there's a roach in your bed? When I'm like, I can't make this up. I had PTSD from this apartment, and it was just like so, like it was so traumatizing because, oh my God, I might get emotional. It's like you put the work in to get out of a bad situation, and then you get into another bad situation. So it was kind of just like, oh my God, like why, like I can't catch a break. Like, why is this happening? But, and that's like, what was that? That was July. So it's July 2022. And it's like, so basically I gotta decide, do I want to be in this infested apartment or go back to being homeless in a hotel? And I'm not doing neither. So, okay. So I dealt with this for months on end. I ended up getting promoted. I went to work from home full time, got me a little raise, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting up out of this apartment. I'm not going back to being homeless. I'm gonna upgrade. And we are in the upgrade, baby. So the grinding period prior to moving into my new apartment, that was the roughest for me, because it's like, it's just kind of like, you gotta deal with this right now. Like, there's nothing you can do about your, she got the zoomies. There's nothing you can do about this situation right now. Like, you just kind of gotta deal with it. But it was literally like, it was getting worse every single day. I'm gonna let myself finish or whatever, but this is just a quick little pause because I'm putting, I'm editing and putting the pictures in. I forgot to add or talk about, it was so bad. I was cooking the one night and a roach fell from the ceiling into my freaking pasta. Like, I can't make this stuff up. Like, I'm putting in maintenance requests, they're ignoring, and things were just getting worse in the apartment too, not even just the bugs. It was like the bathroom, like things were just getting so bad. They're ignoring my maintenance requests, they're ignoring my, the lady, the leasing person, she's ignoring my text messages. I'm like, I have to get, it was so bad. Like, I remember the one night I had, I was cleaning. I had just, mind you, all my stuff's packed up. I had to sleep on the couch for months. So this couch, thank God, is comfortable. I had to sleep on my couch for months because I was terrified to sleep in my bed. I'm thinking they're inside my mattress. Luckily, I think I caught my the infestation at a good time, because that was all I seen. Like, that big, all them being under there like that, that was it for me. I didn't see no more after that. After that day, getting all of them out of there, it was dead, like shells or whatever. After getting all of them out of there, I didn't see no more bed bugs. I never had a bite. It was like, that was it. So I'm grateful for that. But I just did not want to sleep in my bed because the wood plank thingies, I'm thinking they're gonna be in there. So I didn't buy more of those for a long time. I slept on my bed from I slept on my couch from like June until like October. I slept on my couch for months. It was so depressing. And then, mind you, I just got a work from home position. And that's the other thing. That's the other thing. I don't know if it was like this the entire time I was there, because I was working, I was working from 8:30 to 4:30 inside. Like, I was gone for those hours. So, mind you, all this started, I don't know if all this started in June, because that's when I started working from home, in June. Now, I went full-time work from home in August, so now I'm really like, I'm sitting at my table doing work, and I'm seeing roaches everywhere, like, while I'm working, and then I'm trying to be in training, and it was just, oh my God, like, can you imagine? Like, it was just so much at one time. Around like August, September, I'm like, I can't, like, I gotta get up out of here. Like, I'm not gonna last till my lease is up. My lease was up in December, so I'm like, I'm gonna break this joint. Like, mind you, I had already sent them the, like, I'll be, what's it called? I had basically already told them I was terminating my lease, but now it was like, girl, I'm terminating my lease before the lease is up. Like, I can't live here no more. And they were just so like, there was no empathy. It was like, okay, like, what you want us to do? And then they kept talking about how there were units that were bad. And that's the other thing about apartments. It's like, no matter how clean you are, if your neighbors are dirty, you're screwed. Like, there's nothing you can do about that, because they're gonna keep coming in, like the bugs. They're just gonna keep coming. So I'm like, I'm terminating my lease. And mind you, I'm a type of person, I don't like to owe nobody nothing. I don't like to, what's it called? My bills is on auto pay, you know? So I'm like, I'm gonna give them their money. And then after a while I was like, no, I'm not. I'm going to take this rent money and I'm going to get my new apartment. And that's exactly what I did. I broke that lease and I owe them money to this day. But they get their money, and granted, like, the only thing, I begged this apartment to let me move in earlier. I was supposed to move into this apartment in December. They were trying to work with me because I feel like they knew. I never said I was breaking my lease because, of course, why would you tell the new place that you're going to break your lease? But I'm like, yeah, like, I just really need to get up out of this is like a terrible, I don't like it, you know. And they were already familiar with my apartment building. They had people come from there already, like, yeah, we get, like, they're bad. So they ended up letting me get in here in November. And mind you, I'm telling the old apartment, like, yeah, I'll be out by December 1st. My lease wasn't up till December 31st, so I would still owe them December's rent. But I was like, no, I can't. I literally cannot do this. Like, it was the most, like, terrible time. My face was breaking out. Like, I was so stressed out. Like, literally, I'm gonna attach a picture. This whole part while I lived there was like, I could not get it to cover up. It was bleeding. Like, it was just like, and any, like, body that was close to me around that time, like, I was really going through it. I remember this one night, I was cleaning out the apartment. I had just came back from the laundromat. Had bagged up all my stuff. When I came, mind you, so I went to the laundromat with the big bags. I was supposed to use big black trash bags, but I didn't. But I had put all my stuff in these big bags, and when I came back into the apartment, I just left it like that. And it was very, also, like, so I'm just going from having my car, basically, my life is in my car. So bags, everything, my clothes were all, when I was in the hotel, all my stuff. I never put my stuff in the hotel because in my head that was like, you're gonna be here. So I always kept my stuff, like, my friends around the time, like, they knew my suitcase, I had boxes of stuff. It was all in my car, in my back seat, in my trunk. Like, I was living out of my car basically with my clothes. So I'm scared to bring my clothes back in. It was like, that's what I mean, like, PTSD. Like, I just had everything back in the car, and it's like, you just came from living like that, and now you're back in it. And that was the whole point of getting that apartment, was to get out of that situation. But I remember the one night I had came back from the laundromat or whatever, and I was cleaning, and I was just so sad, like, that this was my experience, that this was happening to me. And I was like taking the what's it called, it, you know how you clear out the vacuum. I went to pick the vacuum up, and it just broke. I mean, not broke it, like, basically all the stuff I had vacuumed up, like the bud, like, I had just cleaned, and it all fell out. I guess the bottom wasn't closed all the way, and it all fell out. And I just, oh my god, like, I can feel it in my chest right now. Like, I just broke down. Like, I could not breathe. I had the worst, like, this is probably one of the worst panic attacks I've ever had in my life. Like, I really could not breathe. I called my aunt, like, I can't do this. Like, I can't. Like, I was literally, like, she's on the phone, like, girl, I'm about to call an ambulance if you don't stop. Like, breathe. Like, you need to breathe. Like, I really could not take it. That was really, like, oh my god. Like, and you would think, like, I'm just so grateful. And that's what I mean. It just makes me so much more grateful for the things that I have now, and just to be in the place that I am now. I love my place now. Like, they be having their little things, but I love my apartment. I'm in such a better headspace. My skin is clear. Like, I just can't, like, I can't believe that was my experience. Like, and that's what I mean. You would think, and that's, you just can never, that, what's that saying? It'd be like, tell God your plan so he can laugh or whatever. I really was coming out of the whole homeless thing, like, I'm about to be on, like, I'm getting my life together, like, I'm changing the environment, my scenario. And it was like, girl, you thought and now I can say, yeah, like, now I knew I had to go through all that to get here. And now I'm in a 1-bedroom. I have a whole desk space set up. My last apartment, I had to work at my dining room table or whatever. Like, I'm in such a better space. Now that's what I mean. Now I feel like I can go anywhere, and I'm gonna know how to maneuver because I had that experience. I don't think, and that's what I mean. I'm thinking the homelessness. I'm thinking that, and mind you, I've been homeless before, but, like, that was my first time being homeless as an adult, and, like, being able to control my circumstances. And that's why it was so important for me to be able to take myself out of that situation and do that. That's why it was so important for me to do that, to take myself out, because it was like, girl, you control your life now. Like, you are in control. If this is not what you want, you don't have to be, like, you don't have to live there. So the fact that I've just been able to basically overcome all these things is so much more rewarding. Granted, of course I don't want to have to go through those things. Of course that I didn't want to go through that, but it's like it has made my experience now so much more humbling, so much more, again, rewarding, and just I'm so much more happier now. I'm so glad that I had those experiences at the end of the day, because it makes me who I am. I'm built for it. It makes me realize how strong I am, and that I feel like now I can really get through anything. And that's not just because of that, but with everything you go through in life. But like now when it comes to apartments, I'm not afraid. There's things I know to look for now, like, you know. So I pray that anybody watching this video, I pray if you haven't gotten in first place yet, I pray you don't have to go through it. But if you do have a bad experience, just know it gets better. Just know the next thing, everything will always be better. And that's what I mean. I have to look at, not the phone story saying to wrap it up, but basically what I'm saying is you gotta be able to take the good with the bad. And that's what I mean. Even now, I'm recording off my phone. It's saying I don't have enough storage. Am I sad about that? That's annoying, yeah, but it's like I know the next thing is gonna be a camera, and there'll be better quality videos, and there'll be more content. So I just know every time I'm gonna level up every single time, and that's all I can ask for. That's all I can pray for. I hope you enjoyed this story time. Please let me know if there's any more you wish for me to do. Let me know what was the most surprising out of this video, even though I feel like y'all gonna be like the bed bugs, bitch. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please interact with me. I love seeing y'all comments and just like commenting back and talking to y'all. Yeah, I am out.